Do you know many Mac users, myself included, used to uninstall apps by just dragging them to the trash? Though it seems simple and straightforward, but there is a better way to ensure complete removal. Let's explore a few common ways to uninstall apps on macOS. First, drag and drop to the trash. Basically, you can go to application here. Let me show you how easy, simple is. Just drag and drop to the trash. There we go. It's gone there, and you can delete. I will delete as empty. Done. This is the simplest method, but it's often leave the residual file on your computer. Second, using Finder, go to Finder, go to application, and then you can locate it, the app in the Finder. And for example, this app, just drag and drop the same. Or another way, press Command and delete. There we go, it delete here. But in this case, I'll not delete yet. I'll put it back. And the third method is using terminal. For using terminal is a little bit complicated and it's more advanced user like to use it, but I will show you anyway. Using the command, let's go to terminal, press terminal app here. And how to use the terminal, normally you go to the application folder, so type cd space and then slash application slash again and enter, and then you got the folder. If you want to remove apps, let's say but you have to know the name of the app that you want to remove, so press rm remove space and that symbol, and then remove file, and then the space and the name of the app that you want to remove. For example, let's say rectangle app. We can just drag here, drop here, or type manually. Okay, I will just drop and drag to here, and then press enter, and then it's removed. As you can see, it's removed already and not stuck in the trash bin as we drop and drag method, and that should be removed completely. Now let's explore the thorough removal that mentioned. To ensure complete and permanent removal, follow these steps. For example, if you would like to remove some software, of course you can either go to application here or shift and command and A in the keyboard. For example, command and A, it will come out all the applications folder here, or you can go to and go to application here, and the same, and you can go to Finder and go to application here. It's all the same. Okay, let's say I will remove Adobe Audition here. I could uninstall here and double click here, and it will technically uninstall all the file out. I did that method before. It still have a lot of file left of the Audition. For example, the Adobe Premiere or Photoshop, those apps is lots of associated file together, and it's still left over on your computer. Right, let's uninstall the method that I mentioned. Go to the application and then search, type the app. There we go. You can see the Adobe Audition is a lot here. In the drop here you can see the symbol plus sign here. Press that one, and will come out another section down here. So in the name here, go to system file. If your computer shouldn't show the system file, you can go to other and find out the system file here. You can tick off and on here, okay, and it will show system file here, and then it should be click and drop down there and are included, and it should be all the associated file with the Adobe Audition. It should be here, show here. Now you just copy all of them, put to the trash, delete it. There we go. And now we can go to here, just empty again. Other method is using third-party app. As I mentioned, you can use either CleanMyMac, that go to application and then uninstall. For example, I will uninstall Adobe Audition here and uninstall, and then give your admin password. let it done. And then another third-party app I'll show here. This one is free, MacSoft.net. So this is the free app that can remove your app as well. You just drag and drop here and it will remove. The theory is all the associated file will remove the same, but it's what is different between CleanMyMac and drag and drop file of free MacSoft. I think free MacSoft is kind of straightforward. You just drag and drop all the file that you want to uninstall and will remove all out. But I think for CleanMyMac is kind of more deeper, that related file it clean out. That is how it works. But I'm not sure how the mechanism behind that is all complicated. There we go. By following these steps, you can effectively remove apps and their associated files, preventing clutter and potential performance issues on your Mac. Right, I will show you that the way if you use like a simplest way to uninstall the apps, just drag and drop to the trash bin. Here, for example, why you should not do that. It's okay with a small app, but with a big app, for example, you want to remove Lightroom. Let's say I want to remove this Lightroom. Just delete, command delete, or drag and drop to the trash bin. There we go. And then it will ask the password, apply the admin password, and there, and delete it. Okay, empty now. In theory, that is should remove from your computer. Let's see now whether the Lightroom is still there or not. How we know it is left the files on your computer. Go and then go to library. So press Alt on your keyboard. I will show the library here. And then go to application support. Where's application support? Here we go. You can see here, see the Lightroom here still left over. It's a lot Lightroom here. So this file, like still tons of Lightroom here. Delete it. Go Finder here, any Finder by Lightroom. You can see tons of Lightroom. Let's see, let's find the system file. There we go, all system file. You can see like how related, right? Tons of them. So delete it all. Here we go. Control it. Delete. Go ask password. There you can see it's delete now. Right click and empty. It should be empty now. And then let's go to press option to show the library. Now we go to the cache. Okay, looking in the cache. Looking for the name, the apps. Let's find the library here. Command F. Looking in the cache. Lightroom. You can see like Lightroom still there. That's a lot. Here we go. Delete. Cache. Adobe. Yeah, see the audition I deleted before? It's still here. Delete and find Lightroom. And cache. Gone now, it doesn't have. Okay, now we go. It's still in the library category. Now we're looking for the internet plugin here. So if I doesn't have internet plugin, so now Lightroom it should be removed completely from my Mac by doing that method. If you search in the application, let's say you search again application and then type Lightroom. And then go to system file and then include search in application. So it didn't show up anymore, that the Lightroom. It should be completely removed from my system. Let's use terminal. That I'm thinking the terminal is my, is my remove completely. Let's find the terminal. We go to application. I'm thinking about remove Google here. Because Google Chrome is like a 1.2 gigabyte in the system. In my system, it's a very, very big file. And it just like, it's just browser. I have no need. I can use, Brave browser. I can use Safari. I don't think that I need Google here. It's too big for me. For example, let's compare the size. It's quite big. Can see it's like a fourth of the, like how big it is. All right, I will delete Google by using terminal app, ref, move file, drag the app here. There we go. So it'll be removed now. Right, it's removed in my system now. Let's see how clear and then exit. Okay, in theory it should be remove all the file. Okay, let's find out. Let's find Google, and then go all this Mac, go application. You see how tons of this left over. Put the plus icon and then go to system file or include Google. You see a lot of file here still left. And also I will show you go to file the library, go option. Okay, press option, the library, and then go to application support first, and I'm looking for Google. Do you have Google here? Here we go. See, Google is still left here. So that means its terminal is still not the best method to remove the software. I think it's the same drag and drop, but what different is it's just not stuck in the trash bin. It immediately remove 2 layer, but it's not remove associated file of that program that we remove. For example, this one is Google. Let's remove Google. Remove it. So I'll go to application and then search Google, any Google, related Google here, system file, include. There we go, all here include. So Control A and then delete, remove from library. There we go, remove, insert your password, and then 102 items can't be removed from bin because they can't be deleted. That is how hard it is. Anyway, some file cannot be deleted. You see how Google Chrome works? It's kind of a lot of hidden file that you even don't know. It's kind of like how they track people, how they spy people, how they record all the information, that they collect all the user data. And that's why I feel not right with the Google thing. They are big company, of course, they have behind thing. Once you install one, you put your footprint in there, and that's it. They can track you, they can lock you something. But anyway, beyond my ability. There, I removed the Google, as I said, using that terminal method. Now I will show you if I use third-party app, for example, drag the AppCleaner, the free one that I'm showing, or using the CleanMyMac here. I'll show you which one I would like to remove. Google Chrome is still left here. Oh my goodness, not even uninstall. Uninstall. Oh, still left here. What happened? Remove fail. Oh, Google. You can't remove Google. Wow, that is impressive. Go to application, find Google. It will remove from here already. Okay, it removed, will not show in here, but it's shown in my CleanMac. Anyway, there is 0 GB, so I leave there. It's still, I believe it's still related file there. It's so hard to remove. I do believe I have to find some way to remove it. Now let's go to Handbrake. Handbrake I won't use anymore. I'll uninstall it. Done. Let's find the Handbrake one. See Handbrake here. Application, go this Mac and then plus system file, include handbrake, should be gone. And then let's go to library, option, library, application support. Let's, can if I Google here, still Google here, in cache, here Google in cache, still have delete, handbrake, doesn't have handbrake here. Right, it should be removed. Another third party, I'll use the AppCleaner. So just drag and drop here, the app that I don't like, can allow. And there we go, it's quite good actually. It just found all the files that relate with this Optim apps. So click here as well. And its total is 17.7 megabyte, show here is 17.6, and I remove. Provide your admin password. Library, it's in library container. Some file cannot remove. Okay, I think AppCleaner is quite good as well. It just remove all the related files. It show the list that should remove all related with the apps, and it's stuck here, so we can empty the bin. Another one there, I want to remove this because AI transcription is so big. I don't think that I need it because a lot of free online transcription there, so you can use. I'll show another way how to remove. Okay, the most common way here is how to say, go to application like this and looking for the app that you want to remove. So that is another way to remove. Delete, let's say I delete that. Some it can delete like this, but I think this way is like a simple way as well, which is I don't think they remove all the associated file. That's why I won't do this method. I'm gonna delete the mini calendar because I think mini calendar is no need. I have with the new macOS Koya. Let's delete it. There we go. So delete, and I will leave like this. Okay, and for this one I will delete by CleanMyMac because I trust CleanMyMac rather than other way. Uninstall. There we go. I think pretty much that I would like to remove.